Good morning, 7:13 a.m. It is Thursday, the 5th of December, 20 days till Christmas. Let's go. I don't know why I just said that. That's annoying. Yesterday was a challenging day. Life's full of challenging days. It's how you navigate them. Definitely tested me on a few different levels. What was the crux of a lot of it was around the fact that I'm being challenged. The weekend was big. It was a lot of partying, a lot of dancing, a lot of good times had. And with the highs comes the lows, of course. I think the big thing for me is the lack of sleep. It's definitely a contributing factor. Probably last week, I was compounding off that. There's days of not getting my 7 to 8 hours sleep, trying to balance social life and supporting people, plus getting the right amount of sleep for myself. But it comes back to boundaries for self. Big weekend, and then not feeling my usual self, not in my power, stress, challenge comes up in my world, and comes from a place of fear. That fear starts driving my decisions. Instead of being in my power, I feel like I'm looking for a different way out. Had a great conversation with a dear friend of mine yesterday, and that really helped just tap back into the heart and what I need. Yesterday didn't feel like a productive day, but productive in different ways. It's hard to, I think we measure productive with money and achievements, and sometimes it's hard to walk away and realize that a lot of the time the best thing you can do is just walk away and give time for yourself to try and navigate different issues, as opposed to just like diving deeper and deeper into those. The things that are in front of us often frustrate us or causing us angst, and it's the natural state to just try and push through it, because that will reap the reward and you'll come out the other side. Whereas I'm a lot more aware of what I need, and I am better at reaching out for help and walking away. Got a lot of good people in my network there that are there for me, want the best for me, and I'm so grateful for those people in my life. Yesterday was just one of those days. I think for me, money, something that came up that really hit home is like, money is not the measure of success. I'm giving so much, and the most precious thing that I can give to the world is my time and my presence. So acknowledging self, and it's like it doesn't come in a financial reward, but what I'm doing for others, and financially, I know the money will come back to me in time. I can't keep doing what I'm doing, and there's an inherent underlying belief that I will be financially abundant. Not abundant, but the energy in the form of money will return to me in due course. I just have to be patient. The more I can do the things like I did yesterday, I guess I'm proud of myself in reflection for actually just taking time out. It was I went for coffee with a friend, my old neighbor, Simon. I hadn't seen him for a while, just ran into him the other day, and it was really cool to catch up with him and just learn more about his world and what he does, and the challenges that he faces. I love just connecting with different people. And off the back of that, I was still a bit in my head, not feeling the best. I'm nearly home, and then my dear friend Steph messaged. She was in Newcastle. I knew she had an appointment. I just didn't really comprehend that it was right near my home. So I was on the way home, and it was just like the synchronicities of it. I was like, I feel like it doesn't feel right, because I'm like, I need to go home and be on my laptop, and that's productivity. But I was like, no, in this moment, this conversation will be more powerful than just being on the computer and in my head and frustrated with certain aspects. So proud of myself for doing that. I had a set the standard call last night. They're always powerful. The boys, the coaches, Corey and Glenn really challenged me. They pushed back with resistance to where I was heading and from a masculine point of view, and I just really appreciate that because I have so much love and respect for everyone in that community. So when people can call me out on certain things, like, to be honest, it's like calling me out on my shit. I know it's not shit, but it's like when people call me out on things and are like, no, that's not correct, like challenge my beliefs. I just love that because it's like, that's what I need. I need that masculine. And sometimes it's hard to hear, and it's like, it's because it's probably hard because it's the truth a lot of the time. And when you get that pushback, it's like, ooh, it's like I'm feeling this, and it's good though. It's growth, and it's like, yeah, I'm getting met with resistance again mainly through the triathlon stuff, and the mind starts going, I know maybe it's not the thing for me. Like, I could just do mountain biking, and it's good to have like differing opinions and different people that I'm exposed to in my world, because everyone brings their own perspective on me, but at the end of the day, it's like, what do I want? And it's like, I'll listen to everyone, well, not everyone, but I'll listen to people's opinions, especially those that I really value in my life, and I take that on board like a sponge. Like, I'm always listening. It's one of my skills, is being able to listen to people and hold them in their space that they're in. Where was I going with that? Yeah, I'm just so grateful and lucky for the people that are in my world. And I guess, to be honest, it's not luck. Like, I'm creating this, I'm doing the work, I'm constantly raising my standards and bars and like the frequency that I operate at, and it draws in the right people and the people that I need to help me grow and expand and continually keep leveling up. So I think a key takeaway from the set the standard call last night was I'm in this masculine, leaning more into the masculine phase, which challenges me, and with that challenge comes, like, I guess the self-doubt and stuff like that creep in. It's when you're leaning into it, and it's like a bit more foreign to me. I've been in the nurturing sort of feminine phase for a while, which I've needed in my life just to really work on myself and build confidence and hold myself and hold the inner child and go through that phase. And it's been a beautiful time, but part of my journey and being a man and being in that natural state of the masculine, it's like I'm being challenged with it. And with my personal brand plus the training, it's challenging me in the masculine phase. Like, that is something that is good, and it's the right direction, but sometimes I go a bit too hard with it and I forget to be in that environment of the nurturing. And for me, that's nature. Being amongst nature is massive. Like, I think I had a big reminder of that on the weekend, just being outdoors and being at Subsonic. Really, it just ignited that for me. It's just being able to disconnect from technology and just like be amongst conscious humans and nature and dancing and listening to music and the energy. And I guess I come back to my normal, let's not say normal, I come back to the lifestyle that I live normally, and it's like I question things. It's like, oh, I'm just going back to, there's just a story in my head. It's like I'm going back to this concrete jungle where I have to in that drive, and it's like, even Corey brought up a great little point yesterday. He's like, where's the I don't think he swore, it's like, where's the fucking plants in your room in my Zoom call? And it's like, oh yeah, he's exactly correct. Like, I love nature, but it's like, I can incorporate that more and more into my world. And I guess I think in my father's place and the amount of plants that he had indoors was a reflection of how important nature was to him throughout his life. And I can bring that into my reality. It's like, I can put photos up of nature, and I've got so many good shots. And then it's like I can put plants in my home, I can paint the wall green like I've done, and these different things to bring that nurturing, loving energy into my world. But yeah, for me, it's like I went for a bike ride yesterday, and it's this belief of like I can't be a triathlete and ride mountain bikes, and it's like that's just a story. It's like, who says you can't? It's only me. I'm just creating this in my head. It's like, who's to say I can't go walk in nature or go trail running? It's like, what's best for me is best for the world. And it's like, I don't have to be in this fixed mindset of like, I'm a triathlete and I have to look this way and I have to act this way and say these things. And for me, it's like, I can do whatever I want. We all can do whatever we want. We're blessed to live in a country where we have the freedom of choice, and we can be whoever we want to be. We can act however we want to be. It's like I can look however I want to be. And Subsonic was just such a great reminder. It's like, I know I'm quite a creative person and I have a sense of fashion. I just need to let those flourish a bit more. And it's like I can look however I want. Like, I like to wear colourful clothing and be vibrant and express my personality through different things like that. It's like I don't have to. Even yesterday afternoon, like I jumped on my computer and it was like when I was getting back into my true self, and then it's like this guy pops up, Jake Frew. Like I haven't seen his. I don't know why it popped up, or how I got onto him originally. But he's a fairly young guy. I think he's. I'm not sure where he's from. I think he's Canadian or something. But anyway, I was following him during COVID, I think, when I was watching a bit of YouTube, and like 4 years later he pops up and he's getting like 500,000 views on these videos, and they're like so good. Like I just love his content, what he's creating, and like just great inspiration for myself. And then it's like I can still be whoever I want to be, and I can create stuff similar to him. Like it's pure art that he's creating, like quality content, just little short films, like 15 minutes, and they're so good. It's like people like that inspire me, and I know I've got a creative flair to me, and it's incorporating the photography, videography, but then like my drone work as well. I think music is something that really inspires me. And then it's like when I was watching his it's like the synchronicities just line up, and then it's like I saw his video, I was watching it, and then there was an ad in there for audio, which is like a license-free music. Because I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, how do I, like, music is a core component of what I create. It's sort of the way it inspires me. Like the music is almost the starting point of what I create, and then it flows from there. It's like I can listen to music now, especially like electronic dance music, and I can see the flow of it. Like if I can flow in terms of like how a drone incorporates into it. So yeah, it's cool, really good. It's like I can visualize what I want and work backwards from the music, sort of like reverse engineering it with the music. And it's cool because there's some awesome little, you can get any music on Instagram, but it's only 1.5 minutes. So if I can like get full 5-minute pieces of music in that, then it just adds to that flow. You can work backwards from there. Like even the one I was looking at has like AI built into it now, so you can literally like pick a song off Spotify and then plug that in, and it will find something similar. So AO technology, we love it. So good. About to jump on the time to build call. I'm not sure what today's lesson is, but it's more into the marketing phase at the moment. So loving that. 20 seconds ago, what am I grateful for? Community, fitness, my body, clean water, new water fountain. Grateful for that, the opportunities, the abundance of wealth, my mind, my body, my Sense of humor. Let's incorporate some humor today. Let's laugh. Yeah. Happy Thursday.